Hey folks, welcome to FlimDog Tutorials. Let me know your questions and the topics you need help on. Today we're looking at molar mass. Let me give you a few examples and we'll figure out how to do molar mass. To do these, you'll want your periodic table. And I got a couple example problems for us. Let's do this first one. Number 1, cesium bromide, finding out the molar mass. So cesium bromide, and we're finding that molar mass. The way that we're going to do that is look at our periodic table. Here's cesium. We can see it has a molar mass. The molar mass is not the atomic number. This is the number of protons. The molar mass is this bottom number, 132.9. So for cesium, I would write down this is 132.9, and that is grams per mole. And bromide here, we find bromide on the periodic table. It's right over here, one of our halogens, 79.9. So we'll jot down 79.9 for bromide. And that's grams per mole. And the way that we find the whole molar mass is we see that it is 1 cesium and 1 bromide. So we're going to add those two numbers together. And when we do that, let's plug that in, 132.9 plus 79.9. And let's get that out of scientific, back into flow here. 212.8 grams per mole. And what I would recommend now at this stage, rewrite this so you can practice understanding what this number actually means. So what this means is cesium bromide, one of them does not weigh 212.8 grams. 212.8 grams is how much 1 mole of them weighs, and 1 mole has a certain quantity. That's 6.02 times 10 to the 23rd things. In this case, we're talking about cesium bromides. So what is this relationship? All we're doing with this is we're saying something like this. If you had 1 dozen, that means 12 things. If you had 1 dozen eggs and you said that weighed 1 pound, then if you had 12 eggs, you know you're talking about 1 pound of eggs. If you have 1 dozen eggs, you're talking about 1 pound of eggs. If you have 1 pound of eggs, you know you're talking about 12 eggs. All these things are equal to each other. This 212.8 is telling us that when you have 212.8 grams of cesium bromide, you have this many, 6.02 times 10 to the 23rd of them. That is 1 mole of them. So if you have 1 mole, you got this many, and that weighs 212.8 grams, which is going to be really helpful in stoichiometry later. We can do a couple more in just a minute, so check out those videos if you want some more examples.
Wonder, oh wonder.